What's up, event coordinator? Welcome to the team. Here is how you do all your DSE stuff. It's kind of the majority of what you'll be doing for your job. You got to worry about getting Airbnbs and hotels and other stuff too, but most of what you're doing is logging events on DSE. So here's how you do that. First, you're going to go to DSE UCSD. Should be one of the top things that comes up. It might not always be the top thing. Just look for something that says sports clubs, not club sports, and has our little logo on there. And then go ahead and save that to your bookmarks. You're going to be using it all the time. So like I've got it saved and I'm not even the event coordinator. So you're going to want to have it saved as well. All right, once you're done with that, go ahead and scroll on down to water polo men's just like you're registering. But instead of that, you're going to hit events, hence the event coordinator, and login. Login's right here. And don't get confused. You can accidentally scroll up, but login is always right there still. All right, go ahead and log in. All right, we're in. So all of our events show up right here. You'll be very familiar with this page eventually. But let's just go into one of the original events so you can kind of see what was a good one. We'll do an approved one. We'll do the championship, the natties, right? So when you're working on an event, you can always make a new event here, but we'll look at one that's already been made. You hit edit, and there's all the sections up here at the top. You've got basic info, super self-explanatory. This is just, where it is, when it starts, when it ends, where it's at. We basically never put anything in there. Members. Okay, members is interesting. So if we're going somewhere, you need to have enough drivers on the member thing that we can get all these people here. So in other words, you can't just check everybody because then they'll flag us for not having enough drivers to drive everybody. So be careful that whoever you're checking on here is definitely going to be there, or we think they're going to be there. If people leave last minute, that's fine. And then also that they're approved. If we have anybody that says not approved on here, you need to get them approved before they'll get passed through here. Okay, cool. And for home events, you can just check everyone that's been approved because we're not driving to it. So just go ahead and check all and then uncheck the people that aren't approved. Once you've checked all the members, then you go into travel. You say where the event is going to be, how you're going to get there. Usually people are, well, in this case we had flights, but usually it's just, driving, and then you got to fill out who they're driving with. It doesn't actually need to be who they're driving with, but it just needs to make sense, where we're going to stay, and the arrangement. I don't think we've ever done anything with that either. Okay. A couple other things here. So all of this stuff, member basic info and members, that is due 3 weeks before. I think it might actually be 2 weeks, but we always do ours 3 weeks before. I want it by 3 weeks before. 3 weeks before at the latest. Because it takes time for this to get passed through. Also, the earlier we do it, the better chance we have of getting funding for the event. So we need this by 3 weeks prior. The travel form, it says 5 days. Let's do that at least 10 days. Let's just double it up. We should have all this. If we don't have this information 10 days before, we're kind of screwed anyway. So why not just fill it out 10 days before? The report, this is due 48 hours after the event. That's not very much time. That's only 2 days. If we've got a Sunday tournament, you need to have this in by the end of Tuesday. Usually, we try and get it in by the end of Monday so as to not be stressed about it or have something go wrong. This is going to be each of the games. You just fill out sort of the score and how we did, and then at the bottom, you're going to write a paragraph per game. It doesn't need to be long. It just needs to be a little bit about what happened. Let's read this one. It could be a bad one, but A great tournament for our team, with each win being achieved pretty handedly. Started slow in our first game, adjusting to the elevation and lack of oxygen in an indoor pool, but still securing a win. Lots of substitutions throughout the game, even with starters who tend to play the majority of games. Superior skill and teamwork allowed us to win this game, debatedly the most physically challenging game of the year. Literally 5 sentences about how the game went. And then you just write one of those for each of the games. Super easy. Almost never put anything in here, unless there was something to highlight, which is usually an injury. If someone got a concussion, or someone got in a fight, you might need to put it there. Always upload an image. We failed on this one. I don't know who our event coordinator was for this, but you need to put images on all the games because that's how they publicize our games and get us fans and funding and things. Finally, the summary. I don't think we do anything for this. Yep, this is just what's been going on. Dom passed it. Matt added stuff. Jacob passed it, etc. All right. That's how you do it. I'm going to go over your due dates one more time. Basic info and members, due 3 weeks before. Travel, due 10 days before. Report, due the Monday after the tournament. And that's everything you got to do. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.